Hi, my name is Nick and I work for the U Trust. And as part of our support for the 16 Days of Activism, I wanted to interview one of our colleagues, a male colleague, about domestic abuse. You see, a lot of people out there seem to think that because domestic abuse usually impacts women and girls, it's a problem for women and girls. But this isn't the case. If men allow an atmosphere to exist where this can happen, then we most certainly are part of the problem and most certainly are part of the solution. So I wanted to talk to Andreas, who is a domestic violence and abuse worker, about the different forms of domestic abuse that we see. One of the things I wanted to ask is whether physical or emotional domestic abuse are worse, which one? And which ones manifest themselves more, and if they do, in what ways do they manifest themselves more? So Andreas, over to you.
Hi Nick, thank you. That's a good question. I guess the answer to that depends on the severity of the incident that we're talking about. Obviously, physical abuse can escalate to serious harm or even murder. However, our clients will tell us that the emotional side of abuse is much harder to deal with. They'd much rather get the physical side of the abuse, like maybe a punch or a slap. They'd much rather get that out of the way and get on with the relationship rather than have to deal with the constant emotional abuse, the constant put downs. Physical abuse can be any incident, really, whether it be a kick, a punch, an assault with a weapon. It can be scalding or burns, cigarette burns, particularly under clothing where it can't be seen. Or it can be something like locking someone at the house, locking someone in a room, or even depriving someone of medical care. Or the other side of that can be over-medicating.
Thanks for this insight, Andreas. I think you can agree that there is a lot that we can unpack over here. If you would like to know more about this, please do visit us at paragonteam.org.uk. And if you are someone who is in need of support, or you know somebody who is in need of support, please do contact us. Thanks.